huge project. General topic is improving the ability to broadcast Bosque Village. Great thing to raise money for. It's a geeky topic a little bit, so geeks and technophiles might like it. And it's a critical connection. It's critical for the success of the entire project. This, for me, is a very important one. I have learned how to broadcast a lot. Not always well planned, sometimes kind of rambling. And I know how to do that without a lot of resources. I need several improvements. Here's one that's moderately big. One is I want to get Starlink. I think it's called that. It's Elon Musk's bunch of satellites. Get a really fast internet connection. I have two ways I can have internet connections now. Both of those should get turned on, ideally as soon as I have people back here again. And this assumes the solar power has been fixed. So those two are pretty good connection. And if people were actively broadcasting a fair amount, I could probably handle, depends on how much people broadcast. Do they broadcast an hour a day, 10 minutes a day, 3-hour video every day? Photos don't mean much. Text is fine. Video is a problem. So the problem is, how do we broadcast more video here in terms of bandwidth? And all I can do is what I can do. So I turn both these services on. We have enough electricity, so we're able to upload all night long. This is very, very important. And we might do all that on one computer. It depends on how much electricity there is. But it might be best to collect the files onto a server and have a computer that doesn't use much electricity. Just sit there uploading to different tabs, even different people's stuff to their account. So uploading their YouTube videos to their YouTube. There's a vision for this place, and it's cosmically wild, where we're helping a huge amount of broadcasting go on from people who, in some cases, are invited here because they're good at that. That's a very creative environment, but we have to have the infrastructure to support it. And that's all bandwidth and a little bit of culture of how we collect files, maybe, depending on how much electricity there is. It's not a problem. Most people don't broadcast so much that they won't be able to broadcast it during the hours which we allow electrical use. We're going to have batteries that are better, and they'll be able to get, because I want them recording generally during the day more, and then at night not so much. Now there's exceptions to this, and I'm going to add to the thing here. If there was a bunch of electricity, people could broadcast at night, especially since the phones don't use much electricity. It's not a whole laptop, and if they're able to do everything on their phone, that could be available 24/7. And using the night is a really good idea. If you look at a reality show like the one called Alone, where they dump somebody off, they train them first. Up north, in a place that it's going to get cold after a while, and there's no food, unless it's wild and you catch it, like a fish, or if you're really wild, and a moose. Isn't that what that guy killed in that show? Anyway, but these people record themselves. And it's much more honest and real, and you feel like you're almost experiencing it with them, but you're also, you know that they're really actually alone. The camera becomes the other person there. And I know about that because I do it with you right now. I talk to the camera all the time because there's nobody else here to talk to anyway. And I got to get my shit together, I got to get these projects figured out. I have more thoughts on that.